I think for each one of us, we've been collecting since you were like young. I mean, I started out collecting stuff on the ground, stones, sticks, like all that stuff. I think both of us have been doing it forever, just in different genres as we got older.
The idea of handcraft and seeing the hand is a skill set in itself. You know, when we look at something, we'll go, oh, that looks like, you can tell it's done by hand because the machine can't do it. You know, the hand is spirit, right? We went through many iterations, but we decided that we needed to house that particular speaker.
We chose those doll houses because of that speaker. We thought the speaker related to home, and home is something that we could deal with. And what does that box become, and what's that box going to represent? And then it became about discussions of music, what music meant to you, and where do you listen to music, and how influential is that? And so it became about developing a home.
We love taking something that maybe to most sounds really obscure and making it make sense. That's what we find beauty in. It's this ongoing dialogue between past and present, and also memory and reinvention. And I think there's this kinship that we share with teenage engineering. Although teenage is very minimalistic and we're quite the opposite, but we share the same characteristics. A lot of their stuff they make is, I guess one would say, out of this world. And we find that we share the same ethos that way. You know, we're a sense of antiques and craftsmanship, and they're the opposite, but still telling a great story through their product.
On one level, it's as simple as choosing what's going to look good. Then the physical aspect that comes in. Unroll all the little rolls that were made to make that house work for them. We have to make it work for us.
It was a lot of cutting and manipulating, and when you look in there and there's a picture, you're quickly taken to like memories, for sure. And the weird thing is you actually see your face in the reflection as you're looking into it. So it's like it really makes you feel like you're in there, you're a part of it. You do have distinct memories that meant something at the time. And then memories are so hard to define because it's not only a memory, it's like, it's your created memory too. The 8 choir characters we loved when we saw those. It was such a great concept because they're so cool to look at. How do we present those? How do we package those?
It really started as what we were going to display them in. We can make a box that it comes in it, actually part of it. So if you were to buy the choir at the show we're doing, you would also have that collector's box.
We're really excited about the collab and the show we're going to have in New York. It's an opportunity to pull everything together and tell a coherent stories instead of all these bits and pieces.
There are 3 of us in the group, and that can be at times taxing because we've all had different ideas of how it should look, but we've worked hard on how we think is best to represent us, and we've actually achieved that.